Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Raycake, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a bit about air plants. Now, I have two at the moment. I had names for them, which I know is a little bit weird, but I don't remember those names. I didn't really know what to film today, and I needed a quick, short video to film because my uncle is visiting and he lives in a different state, so I just need something quick and easy to film, and I figured I love air plants, so why not tell you guys a bit about them. So I have two as of right now. They're looking a little bit dry because I was going to show you guys how to water them, but here's the first one, and then here's the second one. I've had these for about a year and a half now. Now, in the past, I've had, I think, two other ones, but they died because I didn't take care of them because I was so young. So, these ones I'm actually very happy with. One of them, which I'm pretty sure was this one, actually grew a little baby on the side, but then it ended up breaking off way too early, so it didn't end up making it, which is normal. But as they are called plants, they actually don't grow in the ground. These ones have like a huge root on them. Also, don't mind the screaming. A couple people are over watching the football game right now, but some of them have bigger roots. Now, I kind of experimented and I cut them off, and it did not harm the air plant whatsoever, but those were because they don't grow in the ground. They mainly get picked up by winds, and then they'll latch onto bushes and trees and such like that. And then because they're called air plants, they pretty much grow from the air and water. So these ones, once again, they are looking a little bit dry right now because they haven't had water. But if you look really closely, you can see the new growth in the middle. And same for this one. This one probably has a bit more of new growth. But I keep them in these little containers that I got from, I think it was Longhorn. They like put the honey mustard and stuff in it, and I just went outside and I picked up like little rocks, and then there were some shells that I got from the beach, and I just put them on there, and like little clam things, and so just for like a little bit of color, and then I set them on top of that. Now it is very, oops, I think I might have just broke off a leaf. It's okay. It is very, very important not to put them on any type of like soil or moss, because whenever you water them, if that like soil or moss, or if the water soaks down in the soil and moss, it can like get absorbed, and then it will like almost make your air plant rot. Now there are other little things. I'm trying to think if I have the one thing in here. Sorry, I had to look and see if it was over there. But it is like a little glass vase almost, and you can hang it on a window. Now, I don't have like one of those like open windows where like there's the window and then there's like a little bit of wall out here. My grandma does, and she has a lot of air plants, so hers like sit there in the sun. I just put mine on the windowsill and they do just fine. Now, watering them, there are a couple different ways you can water air plants. I have this old hairspray bottle that I washed out extremely well just with water without soap, because I didn't want to like kill my air plants with soap. And I actually sprayed it in my mouth a couple times to make sure that there was no like hairspray left. I cleaned out the pump too, and I just put water in here, right? Well, you literally just spray the air plants. It depends how saturated you make them, but I kind of just do it until I don't see any more, like, it looks like chalk, I guess you could say, but like you can see a clear difference between the one I watered and the one I didn't. So I do this, and I water them probably about 3 times a week. In the winter it's mainly like 2, but in the summer, because there's way more sun, especially where I live, it gets dark at like 4 or 5 now. And then another way you can water them is by submerging them in water for, you can honestly do it for like I would say about an hour. And you could do that once every 8 days, really. If you order air plants, that's probably best to do, especially if they came from like across the country, so they get like a nice good drink, I guess you could say. But another important thing is whenever you do that, you need to flip them upside down to where the leaves are sticking down for a little while and just put them over a towel, because if a lot of water gets inside of it, it can rot, which is not pretty. My grandma, that actually happened to one of hers. So I prefer just spraying them, but if you could just fill up your sink or something and put them in for a little bit. I do like to give like 1 squirt in the middle just to make sure they have a little bit of water inside the leaves to like help new sprouts. But then once I spray them, they will look like this. I mean, they just look way more green and like way more healthy. And there are, I'm sure you guys will be able to see, you see those like little dead ones right there? It will not hurt the air plant whatsoever, but if you would like to take them off, see, and then I'm gonna try to show you guys this. There's that dead leaf right there. Well, you could take those off. This one I would take off, but there is another leaf right here, so I'm not going to. But these ones, you can just take a pair of scissors and cut them off. I personally like cutting it into like a triangle, so like it looks more natural whenever it grows back. But I personally don't really care. The only ones I'll take off are the like dead ones on the outside. And if you see that there are leaves dying and you're getting concerned that it's because the way you take care of them, 99% of the time it's just because the air plant is getting rid of old growth and it's making room for new ones. And that brings me to the last one, which is baby air plants. So this is not a baby. These were both like this size whenever I got them. They've grown quite a bit though. Baby air plants will mainly either start growing, well, they'll probably just start growing on the sides mainly. But you may be like, well, can you take them apart? I know a lot of people that gently remove them once they're about the size of the mom, and there are people that let them grow until they just fall off. I personally, I've only had one baby, and that one came off on its own, and it ended up dying because it was like literally that big. Usually you want them to be about like a third or a fourth of the size of the mom before you take it off, or even bigger. My grandma has one that's literally like the size of the mom, and she still hasn't taken it off yet. So it really just depends if you'd like to let it keep growing, and eventually, if you don't take any of them off, they will still continue growing babies, and you could just have like a giant bunch of air plants. I think that'd be cool. It's just personally I wouldn't do that. I would eventually probably separate them. But anyways, so that was just my quick little video about informing you guys on air plants. If you liked this video, I'm sure I could give you guys some more like tips and stuff. But Christmas is coming up, so my next Sunday video is probably going to be a Christmas room tour, but there's so much stuff in my room right now from whenever my old room is becoming an office, so all of the stuff from my old room is down here, so I still need to clean everything up, and then I have to decorate for Christmas in here, which I'm so excited to do. So I will definitely probably do a room tour, Christmas room tour for you guys on Sunday. It might be the week after Sunday, but I have a video planned for Wednesday. We don't have school tomorrow, which is Monday, because of a teacher's in-service day. So I will probably film my Wednesday video tomorrow. I know that has nothing to do with you guys. But if you guys enjoy air plants, or if you have any, comment down below how many you guys have. I had 3, but then the baby died, so. And then like this video if you think air plants are like amazing plants and you love them. I definitely love mine. These are like the only plants I was actually able to keep alive. So let's try to get this video to 5 likes. Comment down below what you guys want me to do next, and comment down below how many air plants you have, if any. And subscribe if you haven't already. We're still trying to get to 100 subscribers before Christmas. So let's try to get this video to 5 likes. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on Wednesday. Bye!